He's just been. I mean, the thing that's funny about it too is that he never varies his build. He always goes
10
boots,
seconds
set of
remaining.
tangos, and just runs to the off lane. Yeah, it's weird,
5 seconds remaining.
but cool,
Uh, and this game, I don't think it's actually as important because Axe is probably going to be laning against a melee Bristleback. You don't need to really cut the wave. You can just lane against the Bristleback head to head. And so we'll see what Tusk does. But, who am I to question Zephyr's Tusk? He'll figure out a way to be useful. Still kind of surprised by the Tusk pick in general, though. It doesn't seem like it's that strong against Bristleback. And because like Bristleback can last hit with Quill Spray, so he's not really that scared. And Bristleback can kill an Axe as the game moves forward. And Axe, at most, the taunt is going to be useful at forcing Bristleback to face a certain direction. We saw Lich be very useful with that, with the Sinister Gaze. But I don't know. Beyond that, it seems like a wow. And then they pick Dazzle into Axe.
Yeah. I think that's one of those things too, where it's become a better and better answer for like the slow, you beat him down and you poison touch
and just
him
the
and
armor
stuff.
bad juju also.
Right. Like all those things are kind of nifty. But I don't know. It's a unique build. This is actually, there's some really cool things going on here with Fnatic, right? Like I would love to see Bristleback try and get into like a decent timing on an Aghanim Scepter, and then you've got like AoE goo with bad juju. That sounds sick.
And then Coddle chakras the Dazzle to lower the cooldowns that are already low, and then you get like another 4 stacks. Man,
yeah.
hype.
I mean, this feels like it's all about the Bristleback, though, right?
I'll have to see what the last pick is because I'm not sure what this Dazzle's going to be doing. It could be mid. It could honestly just be safe lane if they want to put it against the Axe.
Right.
I need to see what the last pick is to see how high priority this Bristleback is for Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean,
if they make it a 3, then I don't think it's that big of a deal. Bristleback's, just going to be Bristleback.
But I mean, I think that's the idea, though, right? Is that you have a Dazzle that's inherently a little bit more of like a supporting style of hero, even when it's a core, like, you know what I mean, where he's amping up the damage that's coming both from himself in terms of poison touch, but also everybody else. And the Bristleback is sort of that focal point in a way. That can change totally, like you're saying with the last pick, but at least with these 4 picks, if there's a hero that is the focal point, it's the Bristleback. I like the Nyx Assassin against the Axe, actually, which is kind of weird, right? Like, if he's just farming in a lane, spike Carapace, and then suddenly he's not spinning anymore.
Yep. Seems like a very strange solution for Bristleback, this Axe. Because that, again, like the only justification I can think of is the taunt.
Yeah.
Not good at dealing with Coddle at all. He's terrible at dealing with the Will-O-Wisp. And his Blink Dagger can get canceled from very far away. Not great at dealing with the Nyx Assassin. And okay, so I still don't know what's what. Storm's mid, but I don't know if it's going to be 1 position Bristle or 3 position Bristle, and same thing with the Dazzle.
It's probably going to be 1 Bristle, would be my guess, and then 3 Dazzle. Although it could also be a 3 Nyx, depending upon what this last pick is. It's an ice hero. It'd be crazy, but it's something they could do. The Axe, I think, also is maybe like the Cuckoo specialty a little bit. It's a hero that he likes, I know. I don't know if it's great in this particular instance. They're going to go the AM.
Wait, do you just do mid Dazzle now? Or does Dazzle just follow Anti-Mage around now?
I guess. Yeah, it's ice, and it's a Savage Bristle.
Yeah, so I think that I think Dazzle just follows Anti-Mage around. If Anti-Mage is mid against Storm Spirit, then I mean, also they could just do it traditionally, just do Ember versus Storm Spirit mid, and then make this Anti-Mage like a normal 1 position. But still, like Dazzle's gonna bother this Anti-Mage a lot. There's not very much you can do as a melee hero versus Dazzle, and especially if you have to deal with like a Nyx Assassin also with stun setup, then your counterspell is useless because it's just a bunch of physical damage and a bunch of ground targeted damage.
I think that the way that this game has to go for Fnatic to win is Bristleback is out there in front causing trouble and Storm stays back. And he waits for the Anti-Mage to reveal himself, or he waits for somebody else, any of the lockdown to reveal themselves. Because really the only lockdown that they've got I guess it's chains for Ember Spirit, but like Tusk isn't really there. Axe Call kind of. It's weird. It's a very weird game. If they shut down Cuckoo,
Yeah,
like what the hell are they gonna do on Geek Fam? Like if they don't have a decent
exactly.
timing on a Blink Dagger, what happens?
They have no initiating power
Yeah.
really whatsoever. Ember Spirit, I like at most you get the chains on Storm, but yeah, if there's no immediate follow up, the snowball takes too long to get to Storm Spirit. The cookie will take too long to get to Storm Spirit. You need Axe Blink Initiation, or Anti Mage needs to get to Basher Manta territory, but that's a long ways away from the landing phase.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, into the game we are going to go. It's Fnatic looking to try and close out this series. They stumbled last game against Geek Fam, absolutely. We'll see if Geek Fam are going to be able to, off the back of a anti-mage from Raven, carry this one to a victory. That guy carried the hell out of that last game. Holy crap. That was really impressive.
Magnificent Phantom Assassin performance. And we'll see if he can replicate it. Wow, Orb of Venom on the anti-mage and just one set of tangos. He really wants to go in on whoever he's landing against.
Wanted to see if the betting odds. I'm going to repopulate the field real quickly and see if they've changed that much since the draft. If there's a draft that they're liking a little bit more.
To me, the drafts are pretty even. I can see both of their windows. I can see both of their strengths and weaknesses.
Looks about the
It's,
same.
again, very dependent on the laning phases. Supposedly all games this patch have been, but not all games today.
No.
I couldn't even really tell you what the laning phase was in any of the games because they have not factored into who wins.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. It's been insanity. Man, Ice 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 is starting Boots first bottom lane? What is his plan?
Curious, though.
He's just gonna punch Cuckoo. That's his
Yeah,
life.
I feel like it would have been better off him just punching anti-mage, though. But yeah, like we said, Cuckoo is the only answer to Storm Spirit. And so if there's no Axe Blink Dagger, then Storm gets a continued free game until anti-mage comes online. So I guess their idea is just to shut down the Axe as heavily as possible.
Nope.
The battle begins.
Ice Ice Ice, DJ, they're going to be able to get these two bounty runes. And look at Ice already starting it off, just giving him the business. But it's double ring of protection for Axe, so he's got a lot of armor.
Yeah, that physical damage from the poison touch does not do a whole heck of a lot. So, I mean, I'm curious what Ice 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 is going to do, because it's possible Cuckoo may just intercept the second wave and dodge the lane altogether, and a Boots Dazzle is not really going to do a whole lot to stop that.
Well, and he doesn't. He wants to stay in lane, right? Like, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Is DJ the one that's farming?
No, they're just trying to figure out where Dazzle is right now.
No,
And
well,
Cuckoo has this ward.
I mean, Cuckoo.
Like, you can't give up the second wave. Like, Ice 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 is willing to sacrifice some CS if you can make sure that Cuckoo does not get this wave for free.
Okay. And it's a lot of damage. Cuckoo's in some trouble here.
It's off.
Yeah. Okay, so he's still going to be taking some of these right clicks, but it was a good dodge over into the ancient creeps, and now you have
Poison touch
another
is up
poison
again.
touch. Cuckoo's in some trouble. He does have a TP out if he needs to use it, and it looks like he will right there. Doesn't manage to get the full wave. Meanwhile, top lane, 23 Savage in some trouble. Goes down, first blood. Taken by Whitemon.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the plan is with this Dazzle does not seem very productive, because now it's a double wave. Dazzle cannot really stop this from happening. He can just last hit it, and in the meanwhile, Axe is going to get his level 2 almost certainly, because Nyx Assassins... Is he going to counter this ward? Wow.
Uh-oh.
Props.
23 Savage in some trouble yet again up top. He's going to get punished. You can't afford to give up 2 deaths back to back. That TP scroll on cooldown. Oh man, that is really bad. DJ had to be there earlier, or just something had to happen differently. Whatever it was that went wrong, it went real wrong.
Yeah, and they may just have to be forced into a tri-lane v tri-lane situation, but a Tusk and a Snapfire are more than willing to go for that, because, I mean, Blinding Light's not going to be very effective against these two heroes.
The other thing with this build, Ice, since he didn't get that kill on a Cuckoo, he doesn't have any more gold, and Isn't actually able to spend any of his mana.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't have any
and
mana.
Cuckoo can just lane against him now.
Yeah.
He blew that first poison touch early on during the rune fight. Had to blow 2 more to stop Cuckoo from disrupting the wave, which he has already effectively done. So yeah, I don't really know what the goal is with this Dazzle. He has to have core levels of farm, but why not just let the Bristleback lane against the Dazzle? The level 1 Bristleback, okay, never mind, maybe that's too far gone also.
Against the Axe, yeah.
Yeah.
Axe
is about to hit level
Cookie,
3.
Zephyr gets away. They can't do anything here. Yeah, this game is looking tough. I mean, again, it's not the end of the world. We've seen some of these laning stages go poorly and then catch up later, particularly when you've got this hero like a Bristleback that can super crazily farm up all the stacks. Zephyr gets the pull off to the side. Raven moving into position, and they are respecting 23 Savage now, since they've brought in DJ to this lane. Mid lane, Moon. Not going to overextend as Carl. They do have a Fairy Fire available. Another round of Slight Chains. Carl could go for this, but isn't going to opt to.
Dazzle keeps dedicating so much energy to dealing with this Cuckoo Axe, and it just doesn't really seem worthwhile.
No. He is actually going to miss a whole wave underneath the tower here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, he's going to TP back for it.
Okay, so he only misses 1 creep. That's not the end of the world. Up top here, Carl squaring up against Moon. They managed to get that kill. Carl just going to give him the tip and then jab and start pushing it back. Okay. Don't know what
Very
that was
elegant. About. Snapfire cookies over the trees, although has 5 Quill Spray stacks. Ooh. Shout out to Headrest Regen. Let's go.
Dude, this game, it feels like it's just all breaking right now for Geek Fam. Like, look at the HP bars on all these heroes. You know, like, everybody is just living right by on a thread.
Yep, but they're not dying, and that's really all that matters.
Zephyr's going to refill Carl's bottle here. Passes it back over to him after getting a little bit of extra regen through, and they need to be stacking up these camps. It looks like Jabs is going to be doing now, so he didn't get the hard camp, which is unfortunate. He's going to leave that rune as well for Moon to fill up his bottle afterwards. Cuckoo cutting. They got DJ in the area.
I mean, he's done his job at this point. He managed to hit level 4 on Axe. Like, he's perfectly fine with anything that happens now.
In some trouble. Ooh, nice the snowball. But he took the damage first still. It's a lot of damage on a Cuckoo, but it's not going to be enough. Ice. Still living through this one. Needs to get a last hit. Also try and deal some extra damage to Zephyr here if he can. DJ, no mana to get the stun out. He does have the stick charges, and Zephyr's just going to run away. Like, he's so fast.
Now Ice is definitely missing a full wave underneath his tower, trying to chase down this Tusk.
This is a catapult wave. Back towards mid, they find the root onto Storm Spirit. Stun comes out afterwards. Do they have enough to find that kill?
Oh my god.
Trying to zip away.
Zephyr kills Ice.
And they lose the Storm Spirit on the other side as well. Dude, it went from bad to worse. Holy crap. Zephyr gets one. They managed to get Carl the other kill on the Storm, and he's got a haste rune. He's going to go top and kill him here as well. Like, Fnatic, oh, jeez. It is all falling apart for them right now.
He only has 1 remnant, maybe 2 remnants by the time he reaches, but then again, if he finds the Coddle's definitely dead. Yeah, and he does.
He's just going to save for the moment on the chains. Oh, nope, he's not. Okay, Carl.
Oh.
Okay. He that was a little bit of a misplay there, but that happens. In the meantime, Moon just going to jump in and kill Whitemon. So they're recovering a little bit here and there.
Bro, a Tusk just solo killed a Dazzle, though.
Yeah, it's tough. It's not a great time for him right now.
Cuckoo's having a grand old time, and now the Storm Spirit's very stressed out. This Anti-Mage is having a good game. This Axe is having a good game.
I will say, though, that Storm is, in spite of dying twice already, he's still managed to have himself a decent game. Like, it feels like Moon is sort of the one that's being able to stay relatively stable. And 23 Savage is caught up a little bit as well. It's a slight lead for Fnatic in the midst of all that craziness, because Raven hasn't really been able to do much since those early couple of kills.
Yeah, but the laning phase should have been favored for Fnatic,
Right.
because you've got a Bristleback who's a very, very strong laner, and you've got a Dazzle who's also a very strong laner. Same thing with Coddle. But I mean, Geek Fam had to run a tri-lane with an anti-mage with an Orb of Venom, and they came out relatively even. That's a huge success for them.
Yeah, I'm with you. Carl now, again, trying to make sure that they're able to get the right runes. Zephyr moving in. Snowball's going to connect, and it's Illusion Rune off on the side. Rooted for the moment. Moon gets away and will be able to escape. Oh, Courier? Courier gets out. Nope, it doesn't get out. Courier goes down.
Illusion snipes it.
Top tower is under attack.
Okay, well, still about 1,000 gold lead, and Fnatic now gonna try and take down this stack while simultaneously clearing through the creep wave. This is the hope that I think you have in this game, is to try and super duper farm up this Bristleback. Another snowball away.
Sure, it's connected. They may have been able to get that kill on Ice Ice Ice. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this Bristleback versus Anti-Mage matchup evolves, because I don't really think that they can push that fast on Fnatic. And so, how do you really make the map small for an Anti-Mage?
Oh, it's true. It's not easy. And actually, he's taking a good amount of damage here. Although, the taunt, they pull him back in. Cuckoo seems he can do much.
Aww.
I mean, they're still kind of living. They're bringing in Zephyr, jabs, blinding light pushback. They get the snowball onto him as well. Double rounds. Look at the damage. And the jump in coming now from Moon. He finds the kill into Cuckoo. Now looking for Zephyr. Now looking for Carl. Gets the pull. And you know, sometimes you just go on a Bristleback and you regret it. Triple kill for Moon.
That was misplayed by Carl. He should not have remnanted in that direction, getting closer to the Storm Spirit. And now they're going to lose the outpost also. They have control of the bot outpost, though.
Yeah.
But, man, that's a fantastic turnaround for a Storm Spirit.
Now with 2,000 gold lead. Oh, and he gets a regen rune, too? I guess that's the other thing that we haven't talked about. Like, Coddle giving you that extra mana is also super nice for your game. This is a Storm, continuously. So we'll see how Raven does. He's still a ways away from getting real items. Top or bottom lane, it's a smoke up.
See if they can find 23 Savage. He's got a cloak.
They found him.
That's really it.
Wait, the snowball didn't pull in the axe. He's kind of, well, he's still gonna die in the. Wait, no, blind light pushback. Maybe a chance? No, not a chance. No chance. Miss stun. Oh, DJ. Oh, Lordy. On the other side, they pull back in the snapshot to try to get that kill. DJ, Vendetta, still thinking about chasing. Doesn't have Spike Carapace or the Impale stun. Jumps in. Taunt. Wants to get him. Wants it desperately. They're still looking for that Vendetta hit. Able to interrupt. A big Impale could come out in a second. Geek Fam. How far can they go here? Impale only connects onto one. It doesn't find Mr. Cuckoo, so they blow him up as well. And now another round. DJ in trouble. Yes, Spike Carapace still going to be able to stop that pressure coming from Carl. And actually, the shards block off Cuckoo. Nice play by DJ.
So much space created for the Anti-Mage, who actually does end up showing up to this fight and getting his courier kill in the process. But this Axe with a double bracer, he's just staying into the fight the entire time. Like, Dazzle's not really a concern for him, because even though he's losing tons of armor with the bad Juju, he has so much raw HP and this double ring of protection that it's just not really that intimidating for him.
But in the same way that Bristleback is like really scary, you know, in these early goings, don't you think that there's like something to be said for the fact that Cuckoo hasn't been able to get into that Blink Dagger yet? You know, he's the lowest of the cores, or like, are you still feeling like he's going to have an okay game once that comes online?
I don't think it's necessarily important for him to get this Blink Dagger online. It's really only once Storm Spirit starts becoming a factor do you need the Blink Dagger.
Okay.
Because in the meanwhile, Storm Spirit has to jump into you.
Right.
Like, Geek Fam can just sit back and wait, and Moon eventually has to initiate. And so at that point, Axe can take his time and walk into the fight, or die to a Vendetta hit, as well as the courier.
What a baller! Oh, he gets away with it. Spike Carapace, Impale. It's going to be some more gold into the coffers of Raven, most likely here. But again, space created, you know? This is what you want to do. 4 heroes surrounding DJ.
Mana Void. Oh,
Stick
don't
charge.
don't take the kill from him. Do not take. There we go.
I got him. Damn, that was crazy. I mean, so he manages to get the axe kill again. Nice little pickup there for DJ and some space created.
Yeah. And he ended a kill streak. It was a 3x kill streak on Cuckoo, so quite a bit of gold for DJ, who, as we all know, a very, very greedy player, so he can make value of that gold as Zephyr now gets initiated by Moon.
Pulling him back in. Snowball down to the Ghost Creep. Wants to find him, but is eventually going to die. Whitemon shows up also with Raven. They don't have Mana Void for another 30, though, so can't really do much there.
Yeah, I was thinking if you could get in range for a cookie, but not going to happen.
Oh, Cuckoo. Ice is on him. He's just
Just TP.
He's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, that's annoying. So 3,000 gold lead right now at almost 14 minutes. And Moon is just going straight Bloodstone. Wow, okay.
Interesting. I guess you kind of have to do it against an anti-mage, I suppose. I feel like the Kaya provides enough of the mana loss reduction, but I guess it's like it's too stressful to run yourself dry in a team fight and then not have really any sort of regen. The Yule's build has completely fallen off the face of the earth. It's too late to go for an Orchid as a Storm Spirit. You did not have a good enough early game, and I don't really think anyone can play with you if you do get an Orchid, because really he balls in, and if Nyx Assassin isn't like already in position, then nothing's gonna happen.
Right.
So I guess Bloodstone is just the safest option.
Yeah, that makes sense. I will say I have not felt the Snapfire's presence at all this game, and I think it speaks to how strong that Nyx pick is. And then also on top of that, Moon like finding her at the start of the fights and making sure he gets that pullback. So it's like multiple different ways to disrupt the Snapfire ulti.
Yeah, I think her primary value is just going to be in chain stunning the Storm Spirit. It's going to be up to Whitemon and Cuckoo to make sure that they can chain disable and make sure that they can buy enough time for Raven to just slice him down. He's getting close to Battle Fury. Not a great timing. Probably going to finish at like 18 minutes or so.
Passes off that Philosopher's Stone to Whitemon too. DJ still holding on strong, trying to get towards a Blink Dagger. It's a 3,000 gold lead, but as you mentioned, one of the issues that Fnatic has is how do you close out this game? Trying to take towers is not an easy task for them here.
Yeah, it's all dependent on getting picks. And again, really, Storm Spirit and Nyx Assassin are the only two heroes who can easily perform assassinations. They're all grouping up mid.
Moving in.
And the Necro Creeps were pushing top. Mice is not microing them, though.
Okay. Thinking about a chase here. They gotta be careful. I mean, they're going for the towers now. Wraparound coming from the Nyx Assassin. He finds Carl. This is a big kill for them if they can get it on the other side. Moon trying to jump forward, find one, and they're just going to give up the tower. So Carl is alone up here. They're thinking about going for it. Oh, he popped the Flame Guard. He popped the Flame Guard. That's the kill. Oh, Impale comes through, and Carl is going to get punished. It's so hard to play against Nyx.
Yep. Storm is completely juiced out, though, so he's kind of stuck in this top lane, but it doesn't matter because Big Bad Bristleback is here, and you're 5v3 because Anti-Mage is not joining the fight anytime soon.
Right.
Damn.
Damn.
But they spend a glyph. Both their tier 2s will remain for now, but great series of events for Fnatic.
Absolutely.
Top tower
Back towards mid. You can see here that Daryl starting to get towards the Mechanism, and Greaves is going to be his next pick. He's just built mech every game so far.
Yeah, he's all. I mean, so for this one, it makes sense with a Dazzle. I'm kind of okay with a mech.
Wait, Raven. Oh, careful, careful. They're thinking about chasing. Not going to go for it though. Back towards mid is the call where 23 Savage is all alone. So again, very slow and steady. Like it does feel like they're kind of contracting the area of the map where they can play it. They drop down the Will-O-Wisp. They also have the Snapfire ultimate going, not really doing all that much jump. Long range onto Zephyr. Root comes out from Carl. Zephyr still slowed down. 23 Savage just running into all of them. He's going to do so much damage. They have got to get away with the rest of these heroes. As Whitemon pulled in last second along with the stun. They catch him out and take him down yet again. Cuckoo now also being chased by 23 Savage. And he is going to not fully commit for that one. So they are opting to go for the all-in right now.
Dire's middle tower is under
But Cloxel was ticking against an anti-mage. Keep up the aggression. This is great. Ice did a very preemptive grave on the Storm Spirit just in case the anti-mage felt pressured to show up. But this is Raven that we're talking about. That man is not going to do anything other than hit creeps.
Dude, Moon's just going in on him.
2 minutes.
What the hell? It's like, come fight me. Wait, they're wrapping. Oh, they got to be careful. Yeah, he's just going to TP away. Good heads up play there by Raven. He would have died if he would have stuck around a little bit longer. And
Zephyr, on the other hand, will pay for his
dun.
sins.
Moon comes in.
And I mean, this is after the Bloodstone was completed for Moon, so he just picked up 2 fresh charges.
Who says that Storm Spirit gets countered by Anti-Mage? This guy's playing out of control.
Yeah, I mean, all you need to do is look at the first 25 minutes of the
no.
game. Nice, a Carapace again into the Impale, into the Vortex.
Carl.
17 charges and another Shawl. I didn't even notice. No wonder Moon's doing so much damage.
He's just destroying them. This is so tough.
Radiant are scared.
There is a pretty good ward here. Geek Fam just kind of waiting for somebody to walk uphill, but nobody's gonna do it. So they won't be able to find any opening here. Cuckoo, they spot him as they head back this direction. And Ice. Okay. Trying to get some damage onto the poor old Axe. Walking up to high ground. Has to be careful. Finding one on the other side. Will-O-Wisp yet again stun. Comes out. It doesn't quite manage to find all of them, but still, it's so much damage. Spike Carapace trying to get it down. God damn, it's a hard one to fight against. They jump in another round, finding Cuckoo as he is going to go down. And it just does not feel like they have any way to fight this.
Not for the next 8 minutes or so, they won't. Raven needs a long time before the Storm Spirit's going to be afraid of him. So, yeah, it's just, man, if Jabs didn't Blinding Light, that was going to be more sick combo potential, but they still kill practically everyone. They may not have been able to get the anti-mage regardless, so 2 out of 3 is quite successful.
It's okay, just report Jabs. He'll take care of it.
Him.
You know the DJ's pissed. Well, 7,000 gold lead now, and it's just running wild. If you're Geek Fam, you got to turn on the action pretty soon. Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. It keeps on happening like this. Oh, and now Zephyr also, he's cookied. They're doing the Void Spirit, or rather the Mana Void Protection Agency. So they have the Grave onto him to the side. They try and jump in, try and take the fight. It's not quite going to work. Cuckoo not able to find the call onto Moon on the other side of the map. It's, well, Raven jumps in. Ooh, nice play there by Raven. I was almost sick from DJ, but it didn't quite work out.
Nope. More aggression. Freaking Moon has 21 Bloodstone charges. Need I remind you that he got this Bloodstone like 4 minutes ago? And he's gotten 7 charges, make it 8 charges.
They
Make
kill
it 9
off the
charges.
Snap. It's so freaking big. Why is this happening like this? They just, like, it feels like everywhere Fnatic go, Geek Fam just die.
Yeah.
And Anti-Mage does not have a game.
I mean, as much as they were tipping Carl in the previous game, he's been kind of just like brazenly farming lanes. He's not even farming the jungle. And at this point, Anti-Mage is safer farming the lane than Ember Spirit is, because Anti-Mage is not as susceptible to, I mean, all of the chain initiation that can come from a Carapace into an Impale into a Vortex that the Ember Spirit keeps dying to. At most, you're going to get impaled blindly, but then Vendetta damage won't happen. So, I don't know. Raven needs to be farming more aggressively and leaving the jungle farm to the Ember Spirit.
Well, now we go on in towards the Roche Pit. It is time to take it down, give Moon an Aegis. They ping it out. They see that it's happening with the scan, but Dire don't really have an option of doing it. I mean, part of this too is just DJ anticipating the movements over and over and over again. And Carl, like, I mean, he's just here. He knows what's coming. Carl,
but he's farming in the lane. Like, obviously DJ knows that he's here.
And the break and the stun. It can't happen like that. Oh god, the pushback. They keep on tipping him too. The grave comes out. Cuckoo finally is like, get the hell out of here. I'm tired of your shenanigans. But unfortunately, the big bad storm jumps in. He's going on to the anti-mage. Dude, he just destroyed a moon with no regard for human life. It's just a one-man wrecking ball and is going to take him down again. GG.
Wow.
Yo, don't mess with Moon. He might be the best mid player in C right now.
You would have to find a very, very compelling argument to say otherwise. That was a fantastic performance. As soon as he finished off the Bloodstone, like he probably ended that game with like 25 or 26 Bloodstone charges, and he only had it for like 8 minutes.
Oof. Oof. Unreal.
Big oof.
And again, think about the fact that that was with like multiple heroes running into his lane over and over and over again. He died twice in that game, right? Mm-hmm. Like both during the lane stage, and then he just didn't go down again. Some people are just better. I don't know, man. It's crazy. He had a really good game.
Yeah, poor Raven. I mean, he was waiting for his moment, but there was really no situation that he was able to enter the game. It was just Carl was too far behind. Yeah. I still disagree with the way that they were ordering the farm priority, and that's kind of the way that Raven plays. Is that like everyone will have to like Raven very rarely compromises his game,
right?
To help other teammates. It's always the Raven show, and generally it works. But if you're against a snowbally lineup who can keep taking advantage of an underfarmed enemy like Ember Spirit, who's just going to continuously give up Bloodstone charges and not take objectives or make space, then you kind of need to rearrange your farm priority. But a little bit stubborn, perhaps, from Geek Fam. And again, Fnatic were the favorites this match. Fnatic are the favorites this event to take the whole thing. And it's admirable that Geek Fam are even able to take them to 3 games. And it was a solid game that they did win versus Fnatic. So props to them. But Fnatic, as you said, some people are just better.
Some people are. And, you know, another one we praised him a lot, but didn't praise him at the end of this one as much, probably. The DJ, Nyx Assassin, always anticipating it. Like, those kills don't happen if he's not there setting him up. So sick stuff. Damn. What a play. What a series. What a day. We end up at 5 in the morning now, which means that we have been here for 9 hours. Is that right? No, 8 hours. 8 hours. I'm crazy.
8 hours.
But still a great couple of games. We've got more Dota tomorrow, you fine folks, starting at, what would it be? Midnight Pacific time. So whatever that is, other points. Any final thoughts before we close out the day here?
Whenever I saw day one's results, I saw a bunch of 2-0s, and I was like, oh, okay. It seems that it's going to be very clear which teams are good and which teams are bad. And then enter Geek Fam, who throws a wrench into all of that, taking both their series to 3 games, beating T1, but losing to Fnatic, but proving that this can be a little bit more even than I was initially anticipating. So looking forward to seeing how it evolves, mainly looking forward to seeing how kind of the bottom to middle of the pack evolves. Because like I said, I'm kind of anticipating Adroit and Fnatic to be topping it. And their match doesn't happen until like the 21st. But in the meanwhile, curious to see what CR is all about, because we haven't seen them. And curious to see what Reality Rift is about, because they won their first series, and their second series tomorrow. In fact, the next game that we will be casting is Fnatic versus Reality Rift. So I think that will be a really good example of how the upper echelon of this bracket is going to shake out.
That's going to be hype. I'm super down for that one. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. We are done for the day. We're going to hop on out of this. And I'm probably going to go watch some ESL Dota, because that's going to be fun. I probably need to do the dishes too, clean up around my house. Quarantine life, right?
Hell yeah.
It's annoying, but you know, having to just live in my filth all the time. I need to go clean. Everybody have a wonderful one.
Embrace it.
Yeah, totally. I've been wearing pajamas for 2 weeks. Have a good one, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. More Dota. Go play some Dota. Go watch some Dota. Until then, we'll see you guys next time.